Can you say what the fuck did I drink last night? Because I certainly can, because I can't remember what I drank last night. Anyway, I just did a video for Nintendo and Microsoft's E3 conference, and to be fair, despite my, biased hatred of them, I did comment a lot on the good side of their events, which was Project Natal, Metal Gear Solid doing to the 360, hardcore gaming for Nintendo. But I'm sorry, nothing can compare to Sony this year. I said it last year, and I was technically right last year. I don't care what any of you all say. Okay, Gears of War 2 came out last year, and that was an amazing game. So was Mass Effect and stuff, but nothing stopped PS3 last year, in my opinion. Amazing games last year. Sony, year on year, have gotten better and better and better with the games, and it's not stopping. This year, not only have we seen so many exclusive titles, but we've seen exclusive titles that are not sequels, everybody. Microsoft's press conference and Nintendo's press conference, despite the fact that they had a few good games each, well, with Nintendo it was a lot more than a few, most of the games that I was looking at there were big sequels to games that had already come out. Now, Sony have got some amazing games coming out, which aren't sequels as it happens. Demon's Souls, White Knight Chronicles, Heavy Rain, for example. All of these games are amazing just to look at, and even the thought that come this Christmas we'll be playing them is amazing. Now, they dropped a few bombshells on us, they did. I reckon that the biggest one, for me especially, because I'm a massive RPG fan, is the announcement that Final Fantasy XIV, everybody, will be coming out in less than 18 months and will also be console exclusive to the PlayStation 3 worldwide. Now that is something, people. That is something. I've always stressed to people that I've disliked Square Enix since they announced that the Final Fantasy XIII game would be on the 360. I've always stressed that because the 360 is a weaker console and the game is going to be weaker for it now as well. The game is going to be, worse than what it could have been as a PS3 exclusive. But I'm sorry, they've just redeemed themselves here, okay? There is no way I can argue now with them that they haven't redeemed themselves, because they have. They have redeemed themselves. The game looks amazing. It's actually been in development for a long time under the codename Rapture, which is why a lot of people are like, ooh, Final Fantasy XIV coming out in 18 months? Wow, that's fast, isn't it? Not very fast. Rapture's been in development since just after Final Fantasy XI came out, years ago. So, yeah. I'm actually looking really forward to that game. Final Fantasy games, they're just gonna buzz on me like. Along with all of this, we had continued information on other old games that we know about. Uncharted 2, God of War 3. Both games look set to take amazing. And don't forget, the E3 has come along later in the year. So if you're looking at it from a full spectrum as 2009, the year of PS3 gaming, we've already had Infamous and Killzone 2 come out. And those games, I think, are the best critically received games of the year so far. And Killzone 2, in my opinion, is the best first-person shooter ever made. So, yeah. It literally is war perfected. So this year's already been so strong for Sony, and then to have this drop down. One thing I'll go back to on the Microsoft E3 conference, they talk a lot of bullshit with Forza Motorsport 3, saying it's the best racing game and whatever like that crap. Not a friend of mine, but I was about to say that, see, but certainly someone I admire on YouTube called Blackbuster Critic. Now he talked a lot on that, he talked a lot on it in his video, saying how they overhyped the shit out of Forza Motorsport 3, saying it's the best racing game. Saying, could they say something about how... Do you know, I thought it was 700. I've heard this a lot less. I heard it's about 400 cars and less than 100 tracks. Sony's Gran Turismo 5 has 900 cars apparently and has over 300 tracks. If that's wrong, I'll apologise later on, but that's what I think is happening. And not only that, but the graphics are amazing. Gran Turismo is the racer. Nothing can stop it. Nothing is like better than it. It is the perfect racing sim. So Forza Motorsport 3, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. That's bollocks. Gran Turismo 5 had much more information released on it. Oh, that's why I got a ticket thing in here. I'll just shout so you can hear me. Forza Motorsport 3 is an absolute load of bollocks, and Gran Turismo 5 just looks amazing. It's always looked amazing. I'll just check how much time we got on the video. I hope I got enough. Fuck we've got enough. So I'm just going to leave it out there. Games, absolutely amazing. They were never in question. I think we've got a list of over 35 exclusives coming out this year alone. And I think that's excluding Killzone 2 and Infamous and already released exclusives. That's amazing! I mean, last year I hear that they were launching a load of exclusives this year, and I think the number was just over 40. And I was like, oh, 40 exclusives, that's not much. And then I looked at Microsoft, less than 10, and Nintendo, less than 20. I was like, oh, for hell's sake, that's a lot then, innit? Games are not in question. End of. Games are amazing on Sony consoles. Now let's get on to the big motherfucker of a bombshell. Now a lot of people over the past year or so have speculated on a new PSP design, codenamed PSP 4000 because that's what they do, or the PSP 2 itself. What we've got is a mixture of those ideas, because now we have the PSP Go. The PSP Go looks radically different. Oh my god, I could hit them for this though. It's still only got one fucking nub. And right next to it they got the start and select button in another certainly spaced area for a nub. So you could have two by there. Okay, it would be a bit of a thing on the hands, but it would be better! Oh, I could chill them for this. But I can't deny that the console looks amazing. It will probably be the best handheld out there, the most powerful one certainly. It's dropped UMD, the actual media that the PSP uses. So a lot of you are wondering now, oh, is that a good idea? I reckon it is. It will be the first console to use digital downloads as its main form of media, I think, anyway. If you include the mobile phone, then no, it won't be. But I don't include the mobile phone, so it'll be the first true console. It looks way different, slide up. I'm sorry, the PSP Go just looks really amazing. I just want it. It's got built-in Wi-Fi, built-in Bluetooth, 16GB internal memory with a memory card space for the memory cards that the PSP reads. And I think they can hold up to 32GB at the moment. I've heard of rumours that they can hold up to 128. If they're working on that, so that's pretty amazing. So we could be looking at a very good system here, and some new games to go with it as well. A new Metal Gear Solid game was announced, some new Jak and Daxter games, Little Big Planet, all look amazing. So I'm really looking forward to that console and seeing where they go with that. So, you know, Nintendo turn back to hardcore gaming, but at the end of the day still games. Microsoft just confirmed what we've known for years, that they're going to rip off Nintendo's motion controls and at the same time launch a few sequels to some already arguably good games. Sony? We get Final Fantasy XIV, which we didn't even know about. 30 exclusive titles and a fucking new console. Sony have owned the E3 conference 2009, despite what any of you say. I'd like to say thanks, by the way, to Blackbuster Critic and PS3Attitude.com. I don't actually watch the actual conferences myself, except for little clips on YouTube. Just check video. Yeah, so this is just a quick thanks. PS3 Attitude, thank you very much. My name is Jedediah Rose. I'm on there. I usually post comments and stuff. And Blackbuster Critic, recently subscribed to you. Very good videos, actually. I watched your PS3 owns 360 video, and I agreed with it. And I've just been watching your press conferences. So yeah, very good. Thank you guys. I've been watching yours, which is where most of my information comes from. Catch you next time.